Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Tonight's video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum Matic, Cardano, Solana, Shiba, and Avalanche in that order. And I also want to say, guys, I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful, Merry Christmas. I hope everybody got what they wanted, what they needed. Everybody's has good health. I just want to wish everybody the best, and I hope everybody had the best. And Merry Christmas to all. I know I'm late on that. And I know some of you guys, I told you guys that I was having family in town and that I wasn't going to make some videos for maybe a week or two. I actually, guys, I'll be honest. I'm going to be honest with you now because I couldn't be honest with you then. But I'm going to be honest with you now. I have some family that watch my channel, and they had some time off, so I wanted to surprise them with a vacation. So I actually went out of town, and I took them with me. It was a surprise that I was doing, so that's why I was gone a little bit longer than expected. But now we're back. I'm back in the spaceship, and I'm ready to talk about what we've been talking about with these charts. And guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purposes only. But I'm going to play a clip right away. We're going to play a clip right away from the last video I did on the 17th to where we are now, and how on the 17th I predicted pretty much what we're going to do all the way up until now. Okay. So I'm going to play that clip just so you guys can hear it, to just kind of like a recap, so I can refresh your memory. And then I'm going to go into what I think now and what we think going forward into the future, what's going to happen here with Bitcoin and Cardano and everything that we're going to talk about here. But I'm going to show you just a quick clip of Bitcoin from my last video I did on the 17th before I went out of town. Okay. This was on December 17th. Okay. And I'm just going to play this for you guys. Pretty much what we've been talking about, trading sideways anywhere from 52 down to 45. Right now, we're in that 45, let's say 45, 600 area. We're holding this. We got a little bounce there. We came up and bounced off of it. Now let's see if it holds as support. Okay, so it held as support, guys. Look at this. It held as support. Now, if we go farther in the video, you guys know, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but I was talking about we're going to go into Solana and Shiba and some of those. How I was like, guys, this is a great opportunity to get this for a little cheaper. Even Avalanche, we talked about that. That was a good one. Cardano. But Matic, guys, come on. How many times I've been telling you guys I love Matic, right? I always tell you I love Matic. Oh, at $1, I love Matic. Oh, at $1.25, I love Matic. Oh, at 69 cents when we were buying it, I love Matic. Matic I think it's going to be very big in the crypto space, bigger than what people think. Just like I said, Solana was going to be, and that was at $28, and Solana got over $200. Shib, when no one was talking about Shib, you guys remember, people were asking me, what is Shib? They didn't even know what Shib was when we were buying it. Not only were we buying it on my channel, but I was trying to get you guys to get it for free on top of that. So that was over 1,000% move there. That was a nice one. Then we have Avalanche, which I've been preaching about Avalanche for a while, which is still doing good. We're looking at, guys. Some of this, I know some of this is down right now, but I'm going to show you what I'm thinking. What's going to happen? I think, and this is what I talked about. I know I talked about this in some of my videos. We talked about this coming out of this channel, trading a little bit more sideways, then getting the pop, because that's what it likes to do. This is the bigger pattern. So usually what it does, it comes up. We set an all-time high coming out of it. Then we came back down. We retested it here. Then we came up. We hit my 52, right, exactly as I predicted. Think about this, guys. I've been gone since the 17th. And look when it hit. 2 days ago. Actually, this is today's brand new candle that came at 7. So this whole candle happened today pretty much. So this is today's candle pretty much right here, because this candle is only a couple hours old. We're on the daily chart. Okay, so two days ago we hit our high at 52. Now we're getting that rejection. We're coming back in the range, right? So let's see if the 45 holds up. But I'm going to give you guys something a little bit different, because I'm thinking I want to see something else hold up, and I'm going to go into it. we could bring this over, and we could say, well, this is coming in right around 46,750 area. And what's the bottom one? 46. I'll just say 46 even. Okay. We had our bounce that we talked about here. Beautiful in my video off that 45, 745, 600 area. Boom, got that. Okay. But I'm going to show you why I want this area to really hold up. So what I like to do sometimes is I take this, I change it from candles, and then I put it on a line chart. Now, the line chart on the daily, yeah, it doesn't show. I want to see what's going to happen a week or two from now, right? We want to see what's going to happen in the future. So what I like to do is short-term trading. So guys, if you're day trading or you're short-term trading, then you would want to go to like a 4-hour, and I'd probably be using candles at this point. But you would want to go to a smaller time frame for like a shorter term move. So say I wanted to catch a move on like today, and I said, all right, well, I'm looking for this thing to go up today, and I'm looking for the daily. Then I would be looking at a 4-hour. Oh, this is on 3-hour. I'm sorry. I'd be looking at a 4-hour to an hour chart for a short-term move, okay? And if I wanted to do an in and out quick day trade on something, then maybe I'd be looking at the 15-minute chart or even the 30-minute chart, okay? So that's how you do it. But if you want to look at long-term charts, guys, you go to the daily and the weeklies. I like the weekly, okay? Now, what I like to do sometimes on the weekly to see if we're our uptrends, because some people say, well, are we in a bear run or a bull run? Well, this is how you can tell. You come here. Now, you can see how we peaked up at 52 on the weekly. See, look, there's the weekly. The weekly just started on Sunday after 7 o'clock, right? So we peaked up. We got our peak here. Now, on the line chart, it's not going to show that. It's going to show where the candle, where the bottom was, right, on the weekly. So that's what we want to see. But this just makes it visually easier to see, and I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to go to line chart, right? Now look what we have here. Now you could see, you could say, well, Moondog, we're not in an uptrend or whatever. We're in a bear market, whatever. No, we're not, guys. We're not in a bear market yet. You could see here on the weekly, this is a low. This is a low. Okay, you can clearly see it on the line chart. Now, what we want to see is higher lows. Okay, so we got a low here, then this low is higher than this low. So we're on an uptrend still, right? Then we came down and we had this low right here. Okay, but this low is higher than this low, right? So now what we want to see this week, which we still got a long time to go, in an uptrend, we want to see this point. We can wick this because this isn't a candle. So you got to remember, this is where the week ended right up here. Okay, and then this is where we're at. Not where it wicked. It wicked up to 52. Our target. It wicked up to 52 and came back down. Okay, but it ended the week right here on the top of this. So where it ends the week is very important based on trends. So what I want to see is, I want to see the week. It can get under this now and go to 45. That's fine. But by the end of the week, if you go to this line chart, you want to make sure this last weekly is higher than this one, okay? Just like these previous two right here. Boom, this one here. Okay, so we want to keep that weekly going up. That's when we know we're heading back into an uptrend, or we're continuing this uptrend. Because even though we fell down here, guys, even though we went to all, like you can see here, we went to all-time highs and then closed that week around 65. Even though we did that, this is technically still an uptrend here, here, and here. So we're still in an uptrend. So I want to see this uptrend continue to move up if you're bullish. Of course, if you're bearish and you're shorting, you want to see this break and everything collapse. Okay? But that's how we're going to base this on long term. Right now, there's nothing wrong with what we're seeing, guys. This is nothing wrong with what we're seeing. Now I'm going to go back to a line chart. I just wanted to give you guys something to think about, okay? So now we're going back to the line chart. Now, let's see if this 45 area holds up, okay? Let's see if this 45 area holds up. I'm not saying we're going to go down there. Let's look at some of the indicators. Let's see. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Listen to me. This is it right here. I just got back in. This is the first time that I've looked at these charts. So everything I'm doing right now with you guys is what I haven't looked at anything, okay, all day. All right. So this is the first time I looked at these charts. So I'm going in. Um, sorry, I'm getting distracted because someone's trying to talk to me right now. And so okay, I'm not worried about that. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting sign language over here. But anyways, what was that? Okay, so yeah, so this is the first time I looked at charts. So everything that I'm seeing right now is what I'm looking at for the first time. I jumped on here and I said, I'm making a YouTube video right away. I put my stuff away, packed some of my stuff. I'm jumping on the charts. I want to see what's going on because I looked on my Coinbase and I noticed some things were down, so I wanted to check the charts for myself, right? So now I'm jumping on here. I'm looking at this. We hit the 52. I did pull up my YouTube video beforehand. The only thing I did look at was Bitcoin, of course, when I pulled up the chart and I pulled up my YouTube video, but it was the very beginning of it. It was only 30 seconds in that I talked about this happening. So it was very easy to do. But I have not looked at, like you can see Matic. Look, I have no high here. When I was gone, I wasn't expecting it to even get that high. But things move, right? So I had none of this charted. None of this is even charted yet. We're going to chart all that though. We're going to get into that. Ethereum, we kind of looked at this area right here, anywhere from 36. Was it 36.86? I don't know why I would have a double mark here. So I'm going to erase this one. I might have clicked that one by accident before I left or something. A double click. So right around 36.74. But we talked about this trend and we broke down under this trend, which is not that big of a deal because we're still trading sideways on this bigger move. It's just consolidation, guys. That's all it is. What I would really like to see, though, I don't want to see us falling back into this area. So we can wick this. I don't want to see a daily candle or 4-hour candle closing under 36,000. So as long as we stay above that, we're looking good on Ethereum. But we'll go back to that in a minute. For Bitcoin, like I said, guys, we can wick down to this 45. I don't want to see, especially a weekly for a long-term closing. But short-term, let's see if we can stay above this previous high at 47,300. We're pretty close to it. But I would like to see on the daily us starting to move up. So we don't want to create a new low. Now, if we create a new low, then we'll look for this area and see what happens around this $46,000 area. And that's pretty much it for Bitcoin. To the upside, I want to see us get back above 49 and 50 and clear this 52 mark. And I really want to see us get above this 53,500 area. That would look very, very nice. So that's what I'm kind of looking at for Bitcoin right now. Nothing too spectacular. A lot of people got wrecked right here. A lot of people got liquidated. That's why you saw this. This is a liquidation candle for sure. When you see this and the volume coming in and the way it happened, guys, it happened so quick. People are just getting wiped out. They were closing their positions. There was, when I first pulled up my chart, I was on an indicator that showed me shorts and longs. I would have to find that, but I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't prepared for that because sometimes when you first pull up TradingView, it'll show you what you were on last. And for some reason, that was the last thing I was looking at before I left. So Ethereum, we just talked about it. Let's see if this 36 can hold. I would like to see us. I'm just going to erase this trend line because look, we wrote this trend was all the way back here in July. I'm sorry, July. We wrote it all the way up. It finally broke. It really kind of just traded sideways and didn't do anything. It was just completely ignored. But it's because we're trading sideways in this bigger pattern, which I need to extend, and I'll draw that up for you guys better. Because if we extend this a little bit, we actually retested it right here, which I need to extend it. I'll extend that for you. But like I said, I haven't done any of this, so I got to rechart this because like I said, I'm looking at it for the first time. But look what happened, guys. This is incredible. We actually hit my target of 41.51 and got rejected. Okay? We had this area. We got rejected. We talked about the bounce here before I left. So everything that happened before I left, nothing should. If you guys would have watched my video on the 17th, it would have been the video that pretty much that I'm going to talk about right now. It's pretty incredible how I talked about trading sideways in these ranges, and that's exactly what we've been doing since the 17th. So I expect a little bit more of that. This could go a little bit, but let's see if this we don't break a new low. And the previous low was 37.63. I don't have that much time, so I'm gonna have to speed this up a little bit. Matic, guys, look at Matic. Now, we talk about this breaking. This was the breakout point of 243, right? So it broke out of that 243. Now, anytime you get resistance, you look at it as support. You can see where it got rejected here. Now it's coming in as support. So let's see if 243, 244 holds up. If it does, I expect this to go higher. Also, guys, we are in price discovery, right? So we have a high coming in. Hope I get all this in, guys. We got a high coming in at $2.92. Okay. And we also have this right here. That's coming in around 282. So let's see if we can get a 4-hour candle closing above there. That would look very interesting. And let's see if that 244 or 243 holds up. Let's see what happens in this range, anywhere from 292 to 243. Let's see what happens in this trade. Maybe trade sideways for a little bit before we break out. I will draw a fib when we get closer and make an emergency video where we can get price targets. I'll show you guys how to get price targets up here. So we're not going in this thing blind. All right. But right now, I don't think it's ready for it. If it is, I'll make an emergency video because you guys know I'm in Matic. And guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Like I say, everything I say is just my opinion, education purposes only. I'm running out of time. I only got like 4 minutes. So let's look at Cardano. Guys, look at Cardano. This is incredible. This was I never touched any of this. This is all from my video from the 17th, okay? Now look at this. We drew this up. It literally followed my pattern to the T. We hit the 159 target, got rejected, and now we're just trading sideways. I expect a little bit more sideways movement. I would like to see us hold this area right around 137 because we don't want to see a new low. If that doesn't happen, then let's see if the 133 holds up. And then I would like to see a 4-hour candle closing above 145 and 150. Okay, short term. Solana, guys, we're still in this bigger pattern. I think more sideways. Beautiful. Look at this, guys. 150 was such a great buy. I was buying here. I told you guys this is a great opportunity. 160, 150, buying in those zones. Awesome. We hit our target. Look at it. Guys, look at this. Unbelievable. Look at this. Move my box over. We hit the target at 204. Perfect. I was gone. Look at my video on the last one I did. Unbelievable. 204, got rejected. Now we're getting support at 177, 176. Let's see if that holds. If that doesn't hold, then I want to see 167 and 163 hold up. Or as long as we stay in this pattern, which is around 156. I don't want to see a daily candle closing under there. And that's for Solana, guys. I only have 2 more minutes left, so I got to do this quick. So to the upside, though, I would like to see us get above 185 and get a 4-hour candle closing and push this up. And I already told you about the downside targets. As long as we stay in this pattern, we don't get a daily candle closing under here. I expect sideways movement into January into February until we break. I would like to see it go farther in this pattern. The farther, the higher the move is. So I would like to see it into late January, into February before we break out of this. SHIB, we talked about this coming out of this pattern. This could be early January, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. This could happen at any moment. We're breaking out of this huge, huge pattern here. Beautiful, beautiful. This could be awesome trade, guys. I have a feeling that SHIB is going to go, and we talked about these areas of buying, and I told you I was buying in these areas, this area, even here, even at 32. This is a good area. Guys, this is going to go soon. This could trade sideways a little bit longer into January like this and then pop. How much more time? I only got a minute left, so I'm going to go. We're going to look at SHIB real quick. What I like to see on SHIB is a 4-hour candle closing above. I would like to see above 38. But if not, I definitely want to see 34 hold up and then 3,000 hold up. Okay. Avalanche, guys. Look at that. Oh, look at that. 127. Oh, this was from the previous high. Okay. So 127. So we hit the 127 mark. And then we bounced off my target perfect at 75. I hope some of you guys got in there. 170. So I would like to see 104 and 100 hold up, and I would like to see a 4